you mentioned handwritten cards and not robots. You're no longer a proponent of AM cards. Jenna, I still like AM cards and send out cards, but I've found that people respond better to handwritten cards. They feel that I actually wrote. And I think it's a psychological thing that happens. And if you think about this, if I send you a card that has electronic ink versus a card that is written with an actual pen, think about the feeling. Like, just what is it saying to you subliminally? That I spent more time and that I care more about you because I wrote it with a pen, what looks like a pen, because it is. It's just a robot writing it, right? That's the only reason. Edna, does it matter if you are with a big known real estate company or a boutique? Edna, it does not matter at all. That has nothing to do with it. You are your brand. How you show up on a daily basis, online, how you show up in person, how you show up at their home, that determines whether or not people will be using you. You could be a boutique of one, or you could be a massive real estate company. It does not matter. Great question, Edna. Ryan, treat social media like a business. How do you separate personal and business? Do you use your 10-year-old Facebook account with 1,000 connections as your business account, or start from scratch? Do not start from scratch, Ryan. Let me show you something. Let me go to my Facebook. I'm just going to share with you. So here's my Facebook. If I go to my personal one, you'll see that's where I post most of my items. We do Facebook lead ads. I build them out myself. My team builds them out. We can actually do them through our personal account now. Facebook has pivoted just over the last year or so to make your personal account more run like an actual business page. And what you want to do, this is my personal account. You want to go to the 3 dots on your desktop right there. And you want to see at the very bottom, let me shrink this. I have the cameras on my right. You want to go and you see turn off professional mode. Yours is going to say turn on professional mode. You're going to want to turn that on. And then what will happen is you'll be able to have tools like this to be able to see your audience like this. And then I'm going to be able to go in and say, well, who's my audience here? And who am I actually speaking to? Not only gender, but what about age group, right? And now I can see who's better interacting with my items. And then if I want to run ads based on targeting these people, because these are my audiences, then I can do that. And I can do the same thing with YouTube, but I won't bore you with that one. Your question was about Facebook. So with Facebook, I would say stick to your personal one. Use the business page right now for your company or your business or your team and run ads with those. Just stick to business on that side. Personal one has to be mixed. And you'd find that most people connect with the personal stuff. I mean, look at mine. Just go to mine and see what people connect with. It's the stupid junk that they connect with. And then in between is the business. I like that. So Lori, I actually write several a week. The electronic stuff irritates people. I know I feel like crap when I get one. Lori, the only time I don't feel like crap when I get an electronic card is when they include brownies. Then I have to think, do I want to eat the damn thing? I'd say so good. That's the only time. But other than that, I agree with you. Chris. Oh, Chris uses Audience. Yeah, Audience is really good, actually. They have a QR code as well. Take a look at audience.co. Really good ones. Jeremiah, question from the audience. For the newer agents you coach, top 3 behaviors or actions you pull from the list and say, act on now, requiring little money. For real estate agents, I would say the number 1 is your phone. I need you to extract everybody from there and categorize them. Even veteran agents never categorize their database on their CRM. So categorize them. If you've only got a phone number, I don't know you personally, but some agents are still going to call them. I don't know. Are you? So categorize everybody. Do they have a full name? Do they have an email address? Do they have an address? And then put them in. That's number 1. Number 2, What does this look like on social media for you? How often are you going to show up, and what's your niche? Like, what are your pillars? What do you talk about? And don't overthink it. Go to what Seth said. It's like people like us, right, do things like this. What does that mean? And I'm going to go back to the chickens because I like chickens. I don't have chickens, but if I did, I'd probably have more than one. I just like chickens. And if you have chickens, show me your chickens. Like, I love journals. And if you follow me, you're going to know that because I show my journals, handwritten journals. What is it? Allow other people to connect with you with things that you love. You're making it too difficult. You're not showing up enough as you are. You overthink things. Like, you have a set of things that you do daily. I play Fortnite with my kids. Show that, right? I go on walks with my wife almost daily and we hike. Show that. I go deep into tech and I have fun, tangents. I show that. Same thing. You're overthinking it. And then the third thing would be after social, so database on your phone, social, right? And then the third thing would be, don't be scared to call people. I think that still brings it all together with calling people in two different ways. One, past clients or sphere. If you're newer, you won't have past clients, but you will have a sphere. And in that same one, the third one, call people who are already succeeding at the level you want to succeed at. Don't be scared to call them because they'll share a lot more information with you than you think they will. And that'll pull you up higher to just get to where you want to get to faster. If I could go back and tell myself, hey, Tristan, you should have reached out to Chris Heller earlier on, right, to learn from him. I would have totally been like, damn, thanks. I will listen to you, older Tristan, right? Because he was already doing things that I wasn't doing at the time because he was way ahead. So think about that. There are people that are already succeeding like you want to, that'll gladly help you. And more importantly, if you hang around enough with those people, they'll make you feel like you need to do more. And I love that feeling. I love the feeling that I'm just not doing enough because I know that I have enough in me. I know you have enough in you, but you're just not doing enough, and you need people around you that tell you or remind you. That's what you need. So those three. Good question. AM cards really wasn't great for me. Switch to audience or just handwrite them yourself. I'm in a small rural county in North Carolina with lots of agents. How can I stand out? Roger, what do you love? Show me, what do you love to do? Do you drive a tractor? Do you drive a truck? What do you use a bow and arrow? I love a bowing. I don't even know what it's called. I pretend I'm Robin Hood and I shoot nothing because there's nothing in California to shoot at. It's just dirt and or trees. What do you love to do? Show me. And that's how you stand out. That's how you start finding that audience, right? Show me that. Roger, you're overthinking it. Courtney, Jeremiah, something about yourself that people can connect with. LCM, send out a couple of cards a week. Yeah, look, comment, message every day. Social media is there to help you out. My business page of 5 years was taken away. Facebook loves to take things away and then never get back to you when you message them. That's a big MO on their part. Don't worry. Forget about it. You're going to not get it back. Chances are very low. So start all over. Go deeper on your personal account. You'll do fine. Armine, I buy nice cards, which cost $3 to $4 and put out 5 cards on my desk. And I won't leave the office until I have sent out these 5 handwritten cards. Just a short note saying, I was thinking of you and I will call you and set time to have coffee and catch up. Armine, I think I'm pronouncing that right? Or I don't know. That's good. I would actually ask you how you can go deeper on that. How can you be more authentic instead of just reaching out and saying, hey, I'm thinking of you and let's have coffee type of thing. I want you to go deeper. And if it means you going on social media and finding them there and seeing what they're doing and then using part of that to talk to them authentically, I would definitely suggest that. So go deeper on that. I think you're already doing something amazing. Lori, brownies makes everything. Don't tell my wife because she doesn't believe that. She hides the brownies from me, Lori. Daily. I have to hunt for them. Courtney, what is your script for asking for emails from SOI? Courtney, it's easy. I have everyone opt in. So I typically say something like, if I go to Jenna, hey, Jenna, it's Tristan. Listen, we started a newsletter. It's just for the area, very niche. So it'll give you like all the market updates and it'll show you what I'm doing in the community. What's your email address so I can include you? And then she'll give it to me. Good one. I have 10 chickens. Dana. So you got to tell me, do chickens really like protect your yard from rats and like lizards? That's my question to you. I need a yes or a no because I don't know. Adam, biggest aha is to export phone contacts, categorize them, use MailChimp and stop being dumb and send them valuable info. Yes. Put a little effort using CapCut. It makes it look polished. Dude, totally. Do it weekly, LCM. Biggest aha. Adam, I would only say that those were multiple ahas, not a biggest aha. So thank you for paying attention. I appreciate that. Lori should be inviting people on my personal page, on my personal page, definitely personal page. And if you want to take it an extra step further, I would create a Facebook group for your past clients only, maybe include Core Sphere, and then decide if you want to have like a monthly competition on there where you give away things or you let them know what events are happening. Give them a reason to show up in that private group, right? Shanita, very good information. Thank you. Candy, mountain bike, and pickleball. Candy, we just became best friends. I mean, pickleball is insane. We literally pick up clients at the pickleball court yesterday at night. I didn't go pickleball. Mark did. Mark just closed an Ojo lead. So I know Chris Heller knows Mark Rader. Mark, he went pickleballing last night. It was 6 and he texts me around 8. He goes, dude, I just played doubles with a guy who needs to sell his home in Agora Hills. And it just starts off of pickleballing. Say, what do you do? What do you do? I do real estate. Oh, hey, question about real estate. Happens weekly to us, weekly. So yeah, mountain bike and pickleball. Roger Lyons, I'm in North Carolina. Let's connect. Good info. What's your best method? Lead gen, built rapport method. Samit, best for us, I'll answer it in this way. Our transactions in this order, referrals is number 1. Referrals are number 1. And that's past clients, Sphere, and other agents. So I clump that up. And then number 2 are online leads. That's number 2 for us. And online leads is a mixture of Ojo, obviously, Google PPC, Facebook lead ads, Bing ads, and I don't know if I would say, SEO and some video content. That's what I would do. I hope that answered some of that question. What's your bet? Got that. What are your thoughts on pairing with a lender and doing buyer seminars for market updates? Courtney, I find that it's actually easier to show up on camera with another person. It gives me a little more confidence. I'll tell you, I hate doing videos by myself. I always overthink it. I'm like, is the lighting right? Is my messaging right? Blah, 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 all this stuff, talking to myself in my head. But if I show up like with you guys, it's so much easier. Like I can do this daily for hours. And same thing, Courtney, bring your lender into this, bring a home inspector, bring a title, an attorney, anybody, bring them in. That's a great one. Dana, they will eat anything. Oh, there it is. Lizards, snakes, rats, frogs. So they do protect. Chris, do you have a yard that's big enough to have chickens? And are you allowed to have chickens and whitefish there? Okay, good. Do you have chickens?
I don't have chickens because chickens tend to attract wild animals, and we try to keep them away from the house.
Okay, well, let's ask Dana. Dana, how do you protect your chickens? Goats? Dogs? How? I want to know. It became a chicken webinar, Chris. Sorry. I think we have more questions. So guys, I can go on. So you tell me when you wanna stop this.
Go probably like 2 or 3 more minutes. So if you want to start to turn the corner, wrap it up, and close us out with some parting chicken thoughts, that'd be amazing.
Llamas. Yeah, I will definitely. I like animals. I think that the one thing you have to remember in this business is that it's a relationship business. Whatever you take on, online leads, social, postcards, anything, people have to feel like you want to actually help them. Right. And this is why for a lot of people, they can't figure out the online leads part or even the social media part. So when we reach out to people for online leads, our conversations sound completely different. If you're coming in and I'm saying, hey, we just got your inquiry about this area. Listen, I know you're probably not going to be buying anytime soon. And we do that on purpose, number one, because the people that will be defensive and they'll be like, no, we actually want to buy, right? So we typically go, no, you're probably like 6 months, a year, you're probably never going to buy. But look, I want to help you out. I don't want to spam you. The last thing I want to do, Jeremiah, is send you properties that you don't want to see. And then you don't end up opening my email. So Jeremiah, even if you never buy a home, what areas do you want to look at? Like what's attractive to you out here in Malibu? The beach, the mountains, you like chickens? What's going on? And then Jeremiah will be like, well, we're just looking, but I'd love to just look at this area. I'm like, awesome. What about that area attracts you? Or how about this area? How about this neighboring city? And be like, yeah, maybe that one. And Jeremiah, what's bringing you out here? Like, why Malibu out of all places? And then they'll open up. It's all about them feeling like you're helping them. And at no point, and with these leads, because Zillow, Realtor.com are different than Google PPC, right? So also you have to see how Ojo leads are, depending on where they're at. We're not going to ask them, so you want to see this property? Are you already pre-approved? That's how you're instantly going to lose everyone. Because then at that point, it's the whole thing about car salesmen or car salespeople. Right? You want to buy this car? It's got a good deal. Look at the sticker on it. I can get you a deal on this car. And all of a sudden, it's like, why are you even in this business? Anyway, I'll leave you with that. Just it's a relationship business. People want to connect with somebody that they feel actually cares.